Hello and welcome to Council Catch Up here on WSTO TV. I'm your host Derek Westby, and just a reminder, WSTO TV is on TDS Channel 981, Spectrum Channel 981, Facebook, Twitter, Apple TV, Roku TV, and Fire TV, as well as your Android and iOS apps. Also a reminder, you can sign up online to get snow emergency emails while we have all these snow events coming up. So we're here to talk about the Tuesday, January 9th, 2024 City Council meeting, and I'm here with Mayor Swadley. Welcome.
Morning.
So you had the call to order and the certification of compliance with open meetings laws, and then public comment period and communications and presentations. Was there anything?
So under communications, I did inform the City Council that Tim Senman has been hired as a consultant to be the interim plan director until we get that position filled. You might have heard that longtime Director of Planning and Development, Director Rodney Shield, retired, and Michael Stacy, also in the zoning administrator, retired. Their last days were last Friday, so we're bringing in some temporary help to keep things moving forward until we get those positions filled permanently. One other thing I would mention is that Tony King has been hired as the Park and Recreation Superintendent. And then the clerk did a brief update on the elections. We have an election in April, and so far we have candidates that will be on the ballot for District 1, District 2, District 3, and one of the two positions in District 4. So if you live in District 4, you certainly could be elected to the City Council through a write-in vote. So that's something that if you're interested in doing, you could reach out to the city clerk.
Okay. And then there were some presentations at the beginning of the meeting as well.
Yeah, we had two presentations. We had a presentation regarding industrial revenue bonds, which is a funding mechanism that some commercial businesses can use. There's some tax exemption benefits to do that, to keep the payments lower than it would be for a traditional commercial loan. So we received a presentation on that, and we'll be having further discussion on that topic at the next Finance and City Council meeting. We also had an update presentation from Kurt Brink and his team. They're working on the riverfront development, and basically they shared their updated marketing plan for the community. So you'll notice that in the near future they'll have an office set up on Main Street in the former co-op building. There's a website put together for the Stoughton riverfront project that you can go on and kind of have a animated filming of the development down there and what it looks like, what the buildings and the rooms and the price ranges will be as they're marketing these properties as condominiums. So we received that presentation as well.
All right, and then there was the consent agenda. There was nothing under old business. Under new business, Resolution 1 of 2024 to amend and restate real estate purchase and sale agreement for the Stoughton Riverfront development.
So that one is a relationship with Kurt Brink to update the development agreement so it was consistent with his marketing plan.
All right, and then there was items 8 and 9, both related to the industrial revenue bonds.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, the industrial revenue bonds will be discussed in further detail at the Finance and next City Council meeting, as well as a tax incremental financing application for FlowClaire. FlowClaire is a business that would be purchasing about 4.5 acres out on Glacier Marine Drive. They do hair and skincare products. They'd like to build a new facility out there. And item number 10 was related to that as well. And basically what we wanted to do is enter into a pro forma analysis with Ellers to evaluate the TIF application. And we typically do that on all the developments, and then we also enter into a cost reimbursement agreement. So the council did authorize us to move forward and begin that work as they learn more about the details of the project. We have an offer to purchase on the land from them. We're excited about what they might bring to Stoughton. They're looking at 20 to 30 jobs in phase 1, and an additional 20 to 30 jobs a few years out in phase 2.
Okay. Item number 11, Resolution 4, an extraterritorial land division at 2326 Scotland Road in the town of Pleasant Springs.
Yeah, as I've mentioned in the past, Stoughton is considered a fourth-class city, and under the state statutes, we have some authority within a 1.5 mile range of our city boundaries. And this particular piece of farmland, oftentimes they'll want to extend the farmland through a CSM or create additional lots. Typically, it's for a shed or possibly a new home on that additional lot. This particular item, I think they were installing a shed on that lot. And typically, these go through unchallenged. The only time they would be challenged is if it was really inconsistent with our comprehensive plan.
All right. Item number 12 was Resolution 5 of 2024, resolution to adopt the Teagan Farms Park Master Plan.
So we had this one on the agenda, and we had a combination of things going on, and we decided to postpone this. MSA has been working on the master plan. It's complete. They're also working on our comprehensive outdoor recreation plan. So I believe what we're going to do is bring both these items back so they can present them on the same night.
All right. Item 13, Resolution 6, wastewater utility rates.
So the utilities goes through a process every few years where they look at all their rates, and then they make the adjustments accordingly. We have a lot of infrastructure that needs to be done in wastewater, so we are looking at a rate increase. And really what our strategy has been is to do incremental increases on all of our utilities every couple, 3 years, typically, instead of not doing any rate and then having a large one, like 8 to 10 years down the line. They have a lot of capital improvement projects that'll be coming up in the next several years, and we really need to increase the rates in order to pay for that infrastructure.
And the last item on the agenda was item number 14, Resolution 7, authorizing you to petition for the discontinuance of Chalet Court.
Yeah, so Chalet Court is on the east side of town. If you were to drive by there now, you'll see there's a duplex going up. Originally, it was platted out to put in a cul-de-sac there, and the developer would like to basically discontinue the road that would have been part of that cul-de-sac that was never built, and then develop 3 duplexes on Chalet Drive, and then the additional land where the cul-de-sac was going to be would be given to the city to extend some parkland that is there nearby. There's also an easement that goes through there that basically, if you were at Kegonsa School, you could walk across the street and take a trail and then come out on Main Street through the Quick Trip parking lot. So we believe that discontinuing the road will be good for the neighbors, it'll be good for the developer, and it'll also be good for the city.
All right, that's all we had. So thanks for joining us on Council Catch-Up, where we talked about the January 9th, 2024 City Council meeting. We'll see you in a couple weeks for the next council meeting. Have a great day.